morning, Willard Wildcats. Happy Friday, February 26th. We have a birthday to celebrate today and birthdays to celebrate this weekend. Happy birthday to Lorenzo L. And this weekend, happy birthday to Lillian F. and Davina S. We hope you have wonderful birthdays today and this weekend. Wildcats, we have been talking about commitment and being open-minded. So today we're going to read The Monster of the Woods by Friedman and Julian. And so I want you to listen and be open-minded and commit to that idea. And tell me if you think there's actually a monster in the woods. The Monster of the Woods. The Monster of the Woods. Deep in the woods, Owl, Mouse, and Rabbit were having a very important meeting. See, it says very important meeting. This is a very important meeting, said Owl. We need to do something about the monster of the woods. I'm scared, cried Rabbit. No one's safe while it's around, squeaked Mouse. So being open-minded, what do you think they're talking about? I've heard he's very big and horribly hairy, Mouse gulped. And scary, very, very scary, Rabbit trembled. Don't panic, said Owl, handing around notes he had written out neatly for everyone. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about, but just in case, I have a plan. What to do if the monster of the woods comes calling in the dark, stormy night? 1, lock the door. 2, pull the curtain shut. 3, pretend you are not home. See, there's steps written out. Remember, said Owl, the monster of the woods probably won't come calling at all. He will if it's dark and stormy enough, Rabbit shivered. And if he's hungry enough, said Mouse. Don't worry, said Owl. As long as we follow my plan, we'll be safe. That night it was dark and it was stormy. Owl woke up with a start. Crash, bang, crash. It's only the thunder, he thought. Howl, hoo, hoo. It's only the wind, he told himself. Now you're being open-minded. What are you thinking it is? Tappity tap. What's that? Quick as he could, Owl locked the door, pulled the curtain shut, and pretended he was not home. Let me in, Owl, cried Rabbit. I thought I heard the monster of the woods and I'm getting drenched. Come in, Rabbit, said Owl. It's only a nasty, noisy storm. Rabbit scurried inside, tappity tap. What's that? Quick, cried Owl, the plan. So they locked the door, pulled the curtain shut, and pretended they were not at home. Let me in, Owl, cried Mouse. I thought I heard the monster of the woods and I'm freezing. Come in, Mouse, said Owl. It's only a noisy, nasty storm. Mouse curled up by the fire. Owl made some nice hot cocoa. See, he said, we're all safe now. Tappity tap tap. What are you thinking? What are you thinking it is? What was that? Rabbit dropped his mug in fright. Is that Mouse knocking on the front door? He whispered. I'm already here, silly, Mouse squeaked. Is it Owl then? Rabbit gulped and gulped. I'm here too, Owl cried. The friends looked at each other. Oh no, they all whispered together. It must be the monster of the woods. Stay calm, shouted Owl. Remember my plan. So they locked the door, pulled the curtain shut, and pretended they were not at home. Thump, thump, thump. The banging got louder and louder. Sniffle, snuffle, squeak. Now you're hearing my other dog, Max. You're not hearing a monster of the woods, just so you know. That noise doesn't sound like a monster, Rabbit frowned, forgetting to pretend they were not at home. It sounds like crying, said Mouse, nervously opening the curtains. Whoever it is sounds frightened, agreed Owl. Maybe they may need help. He peeked through the peephole. Max just wants to help me read. Slowly, Owl unlocked the door. A tiny, bedraggled, furry thing stood on the doorstep. Who are you? Everyone gasped. I'm the monster of the woods. Look at the monster of the woods. You, said Mouse, you're not very big. I'm bigger than you, it said. You're not horribly hairy either, said Rabbit. I flattened in the rain, it replied. And you're not at all scary, said Owl. It's true, the monster sighed. I don't know why everyone is so frightened of me. Crash, bang, crash. The monster leapt into Owl's arms. I hate thunder, he whimpered. There, Owl patted him kindly. We're all safe now. It was the next very important meeting. Owl handed around notes he had written out neatly for everyone. Before we begin, Owl beamed, let's welcome the monster of the woods. The monster giggled, but my friends call me Snuggles. And everyone agreed Snuggles was the perfect name. Now, were you being open-minded? Do you think it was going to be somebody like Snuggles? Look at the little door. I love that. And then it says, the end. Wildcats, remember, we are safe, respectful, and responsible. Have a wonderful day. And be sure to stay tuned for today's Black History Fact. Have a great day.
Hey guys, Naya here. Today I'll be telling you some facts about Amanda Gorman. Okay, so Amanda Gorman was born on March 7th, 1998. Okay, so let's start with the facts now. Gorman was chosen as the first youth poet laureate of Los Angeles in 2014. In 2016, Gorman founded the nonprofit organization One Pen, One Page, a youth writing and leadership program. In 2021, Gorman was selected to read at the inauguration of Joe Biden, becoming the youngest poet ever to read at a U.S. presidential inauguration. Now, that's all I have to basically say. Hope you enjoyed that, and those were just some pretty cool facts about Amanda Gorman. Goodbye.